It's damn cold in here. Turn on the propane heater. I'll get another nap in here in a little while. I actually run a few videos. So far I found everything except for the power cords and the blankets that they belong to. I almost put them in the shed, but I decided not to. I think later on today I'm going to change my socks and take a shower. That is computer you're looking at. This blanket fared to be pretty good. We have two of them. I figure the other one's probably dirty though. I turned on that power heater, or the propane heater, and I set it in that setting. Let it run for a little while to where it gets a little bit warm so it doesn't blow itself out. Then I can turn it all the way on high and kick it down about a quarter. And that's where I put it. Randy says it has high and low. This is medium setting. It warms up the whole house in about 10 minutes. And Gracie's one happy camper. She's back on her bed. She thought she got kicked out of the house. So she's been kicked out a few times. I ain't going anywhere. I love Randy too much. That's why I like to have my car, because I take off and run for a while. And then I would turn around and come back. So, the company I was talking about was working on stuff for me and everything, and they've been picking on me from the beginning. So, I have to call Pin Mutual for the lawsuit. It was $10 million. I got 1,630. I think they just got a bunch of paperwork and created a bunch of Steve Pruitts. There were 47 of us, 48 of us, when I had first saw my trust. Then there was 529. Then there was like 1,500 of them or something. I mean, it was over 1,000. It was an incredible amount of Steve Pruitts. So anybody that wanted to go ahead and hijack some money, get yourself a Steve Pruitt driver's license, Social Security card, and you are in business. And the trust got smaller and smaller. You know, John, who worked for, what's her name? Sara Lemons. David Chong was my first attorney. Oh, you're not responsible for this kind of money. I told him, I said, look, it's my money. It doesn't matter if I'm responsible with it or not. He put it in somebody else's name. He stole it from me. And when I called up to talk to Sara about it, he said, oh, David said we already had you guys. And I said, yeah, he's been in a trust. He had all my information, he stole it. You did not. He said, do you want to file a complaint? Not here, but I'm going to file it with the Department of Treasury. Well, I didn't. I found out a few things about people. You have about a 12-hour attention span on stuff after you leave it. If you don't do anything by then, chances are you're going to forget about what happened. You have to start over. That's what I found out. And I realized that stuff that I'm doing now, I'm literally starting over on. Like the Google bot. I'm certified for Google. I had to start over on that. I bought it on the program. I haven't been into it. They said, how long are you going to take you to do this? I said, between 3 and 6 months. Because I'm going to work in between other stuff. Both David Sharp and Lee Armstrong, who I'm working with right now, he had a program. He said, once you get started on something, do something with it. Don't just forget about it. Do something, because you're going to forget about it. He's right. I have. So I run these videos, and I do this stuff. And I come back and I run through them again because I have forgotten what I learned. Or it was just in my short-term memory. So, make a long story short, I picked 3 topics. There was one last night that said he could do it in 10 minutes. He was using government loans, 0% interest government loans that he was getting through the government to go ahead and run his products, which I thought was really pretty smart. The problem with that is, they might not let you have your loan. So, what I was going to do, I was going to get one from the bank. I was going to take about $20,000. Then, I was going to use it on YouTube and make more money with it. Use that to run my programs. That'd be a business is all. So, eventually, quote, non-quote, I'm going to end up having every one of my programs work for me. I have plenty of time. All I do is work on my programs. And, honestly, this is the funnest thing I've ever done since YouTube. When I was a kid, it used to be tennis. I got on a tennis ladder. I started playing with these guys, and the guy tells me, he said, I'm number 3 in the tennis ladder. I said, well, I was number 10 in the San Diego School District and the state of California in tennis. Nah, you know, you're going to find out how good you really are. I think he called me little Mrs. Tennis Star. I let him beat me a few games. I went over to his house. I had dinner with him a couple times. And he goes, well, you know, you're capable of having a relationship anywhere you want to. You're more than welcome here. I'm like, nah, I don't want anybody right now. I'm single because I want to be single. I had forgotten all my Diana stuff back then. That was before Diana. It was 73, 74. I'm only 13, 14 years old. It was before I met Joe. No, I already knew Joe. It was before I dated Joe. I needed a ride somewhere, and Joe started to become my little taxi, and then he started becoming my best friend, and And I spent the night. And you know what? Mom didn't care. Dad didn't care. They liked Joe. Joe was a good guy. He was a good man. So anyway, I ended up playing tennis. I said, I'll try this time. Well, let's play 3 sets. He said, you want to play 3 sets? I usually only go 1.5. Okay, then let's play 2 sets. I bet you I beat you 6-0, 6-2. I beat him 6-1 the first set, and he goes, wow, you're really damn good at this game. Why don't you try? I don't know. I do this just for exercise. I'm going to cut this.